Hello, Chemistry 10H students. This is Mrs. Altman, and in this video, I will be going over how to write dissociation reactions. So dissociation reactions explain what happens when a salt that is soluble in water dissolves into water. So here I have two examples, one where I've got calcium chloride dissolving and one where I've got sodium nitrate dissolving. The important things to note is that I always have solids on the left side of the arrow. I always have aqueous on the right side. I always have molecules on the left side and I always have ions on the right side. But the best way to do this is really just to see examples. So I'm going to work through 4 examples here so that you can see what this would look like. All right, let's work through it. So the first one is calcium hydroxide. So the first thing I need to get the formula for calcium hydroxide. So I have to do my crisscross. So calcium takes on a 2+ charge. Hydroxide is from a polyatomic ion sheet. Crisscross applesauce. Remember your parentheses. And then I take my formula, and that is going to be a solid on the left. And then on the right, I list the ions that formed it. So calcium had a 2+ charge, and hydroxide has a 1- charge. Both of these are going to be aqueous since it is dissolving in water. And then my last step is to balance it. Because I've got this 2 here, I have to put a 2 here to balance it. The next one, iron 3 chloride. So that 3 is the charge of iron. And then I've got chlorine that typically takes on a -1 charge. To get me FeCl3, which I will make a solid. On the right side, I list the charges and make them aqueous. And then I need to balance it, so I put a 3 in front of the chlorine to make it all balanced. Now for lead 2 acetate, so lead Pb with a 2+ charge because of the 2 there. And then acetate, I have to go to my polyatomic ion sheet. Crisscross. Remember your parentheses. And then I just take what I get and put that at the start. And then I list the ions. Even though acetate has more than one, it's a polyatomic ion, and we've got more than one type of atom in there, we keep polyatomic ions together. It's a completely different type of reaction when polyatomic ions break apart. And then I just balance out my equation. I have to put a 2 here to balance out my carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens. And then last one, I've got potassium iodide. It's just Ki. And I list the ions that make them. Oops. And then this is already balanced, so I don't have to do anything else to that. All right, thank you so much for watching and have a great night.